Standing in, Ozzie Albies. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Now the first pitch here from Price. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one got a piece of him. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 5 base hits and 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1. Runner goes for second. On a line to shortstop. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the... Now in the box, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the... bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mookie.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. To third. Camargo's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Nick Markakis. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bogarts has a play. 1 down. Stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Flowers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to bat for Atlanta, Johan Camargo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland, set to lead off the home half of the second. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fouled off. Moreland on second. Bogaerts on at first with nobody out. On the ground up the middle. And his throw will go to first here. And I'm not sure if he lost track of the outs, but I don't get that decision. Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Inciarte on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he is in there. So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's set and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. So digging in now, Sandy Leon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. High in the air out to center field. Albies. Got it, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop, and he'll throw against his body to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. Hit on the ground to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. The next to bat for Atlanta, number 13, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's the first out. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. 1-1.
Line, but speared on a hop.
On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Number 13 is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Ready for another chance. Ozzie Albies, first time up, he went down looking. Now the first pitch here from Price. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Sent on the ground out to second. Nunez gloves it, and there's 1 away. So striding forward now, Freddie Freeman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Nunez shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Santana going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Rafael Devers the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Missed with a breaking ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
A little bouncer. The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. On the ground to the right side. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Tyler Flowers. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the first pitch here from Price. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Skied into straightaway right. And this is handled easily, so quickly two are gone here to start the fifth. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Bases are empty here with two men out. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 1-1 to count. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So he got him swinging. Jackie Bradley Jr. is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So he got him swinging. Sandy Leon becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. Ball one to start the at-bat. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, number 13. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And there's 1 down now. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a hard liner. But foul. The windup and the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mitch Moreland. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. The second for 1. No, it's right past him. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Arodys Vizcaíno is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Popped him up. Camargo waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Previously against Vizcaíno, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. Standing in, Sandy Leon, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2. Bogarts on 3rd. Devers over at 2nd. Bradley at 1st. 2 out in the inning. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side. Leading off the inning, Ender Inciarte. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A ball and a strike. Now Price is 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. No hits to this point. Price still working on the shutout through 6 1/3.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Up next for Atlanta.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Slow roller back to the mound. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. Digging in now, Tyler Flowers. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe a bag with 2 away, and that's going to put an end. Here's Mookie Betts. Previously against Vizcaíno. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1.
Mookie Betts.
Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
So he throws him for the strikeout. J.D. Martinez becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fouled away.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Tyler Flowers. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for Atlanta.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's ball 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dansby Swanson. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Count remains at 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Low for ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Danny Santana. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Push softly over toward the right side. And this will be put away easily for the out. Ready for another chance, number 13. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Now the first pitch here from Price. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Price is ready. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like...
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, David Price. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. In now, Mookie Betts. He'll get a start. Started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. Popped him up. Bird trying to get there. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. Bouncer up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's been a steady 5 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tanaka has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because
swing and a miss. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
Left fielder.
Sliders in for a strike. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Struck him out. Giancarlo Stanton now looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mitch Moreland, to lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 3. Hit out towards second. Walker's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. He'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. At the plate, Aaron Hicks.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that's the second out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
Bird.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bird, a 25-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Bird at second. Walker on at first with 2 down. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Stepping in, Austin Romine. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. No balls and a strike to count. Ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. Here he comes again, 1-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Sandy Leon. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 2 for 8. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 11, left fielder.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
1 and 2 now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Here's big Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Runners going. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Gardner leads off second with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Nunez fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Sliders in for a strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Launch to right field and deep. Back goes Betts. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The run comes across the score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Sale into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Sent on the ground out to second. Nunez scoops it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Bird in foul ground. 1 out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And there's out number 2. Adam Warren is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And it's fouled away. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Riding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting glove and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. A little bouncer. Another 0-2 home. Up around the face.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off the fourth inning, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hicks is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range, and he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. Digging in to try it again, Greg Burns. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike now to Bird. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. One and one. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired. 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Andujar. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Austin Romine would be next. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Riding in, Austin Romine. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Bogarts has it over to Nunez for the force, and that ends the inning. Here's Xander Bogarts now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks on the move. One away. Ready for another chance. Rafael Devers head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Devers stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Second baseman, Eduardo.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Left fielder, Brett
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Tap down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
How about it?
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 to him now. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Here's Jackie Bradley now, head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's a .417 hitter.
We're moving.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! Striding in for Boston, Sandy Leon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sandy Leon. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 57.
First delivery to him on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Sandy Leon goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Mookie Betts stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And the pitch. In there, 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Aaron Hicks.
Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 37.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not going to get him as he strikes second. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Ready once again, Neil Walker, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Walker.
Too high, 1-0. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Well, obviously not fighting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Nunez on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Moreland, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Count even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And there's his first base hit in this one. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Dylan Betances will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Fouled off. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Popped him up. Leon over to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Sandy Leon goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 5. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the... Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.